Others cry in pain, their bodies squeezed by.
Every day I'm thinking about how we can end this war without violence, without fighting each other, without conflict. I'm gonna tell you a way that came to my mind, right? We can end these wars happening in the world not by fighting, by understanding. By understanding. If millions of people understand, they stand up. Right now, most of people don't stand up, don't speak up because they don't understand. But truly, your tax money is used to fight, to kill those people, to kill those children, to crush those buildings. In America, there are 400 million people, right? Very few number of people are involved in war. They know why they are fighting. Deep down, they know. But they don't tell you the real reason. And their agents come into the media and give you some reasons to justify war. And you listen to them. You listen to them. And your silence become their approval to use your tax money, your fucking money, to use against people, to kill people. They have different agendas, right? They have different agendas, they have different reasons. And it is a business. Nothing in this world exists without generating money for some individual. That is the truth. I am not wake up in the morning and go to work unless it's give me something, mostly money. I don't keep a fucking alarm in the morning to wake up unless I have work. Just like that, people don't fight unless it generates money. True, it's ancient people fought. They fought, they had to make tools. Right, at that time, people didn't have this kind of education. They didn't know how to talk to each other and resolve any conflict. They didn't have translators like us. The ancient, like Vikings area, that period is totally different. And now we have brought that pattern to modern era so that some people can survive because their fathers, their generations made money through steel, through weapons, through railroads, through transport, so many things. And those people are not in the power. They are behind the curtains. And they are agents who they are having dinner with. They have a conversation. They create beliefs. And for that beliefs, they fight with each other. But they come into the media and tell you a different story. Right? But in this 21st century, we have the best translators in the world. We have knowledge, education about effective communication. So we can talk and talk and talk until we come into an agreement where war is not an option. Killing people, killing civilians is not an option. If you want to fight, leaders can fight each other or armies can fight each other. Killing civilians is not an option. We have education, so you can ask them, right? Civilians, right? The people who is listening to this, I will tell you one thing you can do. Until now, you did the sin without knowing. And from now on, you know and you have to do something. What you can do is you can ask your leaders to talk, sit in a room and talk until you resolve this conflict and come into an agreement. If you can't sit and talk, you should not lead. You don't have qualification to lead. To fight is easy, but to sit down and talk, it is hard. So you can ask your leaders, if 10 million people in America ask those people, we can stop this war. So what you can do, you have to share this among people, among Americans. That's the only way I can see. There are people in Israel, China, Russia who don't want to fight. We have to translate this message into their language because they don't understand what I'm saying, right? But just America alone can stop this war. end this war. If 10 million Americans stand up and ask, learn effective communication, learn emotional intelligence, practice emotional intelligence every morning, every day, and you won't become like this. You won't become a killer. You won't become someone's puppet to carry on wars for centuries, right? So easiest way I can see is if 10 million people ask leaders, go into a room, talk until you find a solution. Because fighting is not an option. Using our money, using our tax money is not an option. You can't pass bills. You can't pass our money to send weapons to those countries. So they have to listen because they are the one who is voting and it's their money they are using. And if you stay silent, it's your approval. Carry on, fight, kill it, people, kill children, crush everything. But if you speak up, they can't do that. But one people, one human, two human, 1,000, million, a million is a good number. But 10 million out of 400 million, that is fucking huge. That's great. 10 million. This message have to go through 10 million. Whether you like it or not. They have to just speak up. Just post. Ask them. You don't have to use violence. You can just kindly ask. Learn this one, have qualification. Learn, and go into a room with all the leaders and talk until you find a solution. That's it. You don't have to worry about who they are having with, who are benefiting. Clearly they are benefiting, but majority of people who are benefiting is some other people. You know, in World War II, they made billions of profits. Billions, right? Billions of profits. And imagine how much they are making now. Imagine how much they are making now. They want to carry that lifestyle, that luxury, that power. Because they don't feel the power inside themselves. They want to feel the power outside. They want to control. Because they want to feel the power outside of their body. But the truth is, you can feel the power inside. When you truly feel the power inside yourself, you don't look the power outside. That's what happened. But you don't have to worry about people who are benefiting. You can ask your leaders because you appoint them. And they represent you. So don't be silent and approve that sin. Share this right now. Every morning, take 1 minute to share something to stop this one. Every morning, just 1 minute is more than enough. Share the story again and again. This message again and again. Translate this message and share this again and again. From one day, it is like going on a pyramid. From one day, not many people know it, but when you share it, 2 more people know about it. That 2 more people share it, 4 more people know about it. Just like that, in a month, there will be 10 million. And in a month, you can be part of stopping this war. You can be a part of this evolution in this future that belongs to you and your future generation, not to them. They control fear, division through media to control this, to get your approval and continue this mascara, whatever, fuck. So, right now, what you can do is share this. Thank you.